Okay, I kind of want to get into why I created this a little bit. So I graduated from college in 2020 and I lost my job to COVID. And then I had to figure out what I was going to do. I had a pickup truck, so I started a junk removal company. Since then, we've grown the company. And we're still competing with these giant franchises. So we're competing with 1-800 Got Junk, Junk King, Junk Luggers, College Hunks, all these massive franchises that are international businesses. And I wanted to beat them on every single metric. I wanted to get obviously more jobs and more customers, and a lot of the big KPIs that we couldn't track. We wanted to beat them on. We wanted to get more customers. We wanted to do more jobs. We wanted to get more reviews. We wanted to get more website traffic. We wanted to run better ads. But obviously, there's a limited number of these variables that are publicly available, right? So the Google review data, publicly available. We wanted to beat them on that. The website traffic, there's estimates you can get from different trackers, whether it's SEMrush, SimilarWeb, SpyFu, Ahrefs. These are all data sources where you can estimate the traffic that your business is getting versus your competitors. And then we wanted to get better SEO. We wanted to rank higher on Google. We wanted to run better ads. And we wanted to know what was in the reviews, what our customers were saying about our business, and what the 1-star reviews were. And the same with our competitors. We wanted to see what our competitors were doing well and what they were doing poorly. And we wanted this locally. I don't care what competitors are doing in Boston or New York or LA. I want to know what the junk removal market looked like in Nashville. I wanted all public data points on my competitors and how I could beat them. And so we created it. It's called Localytics. We get all of those data points. We compare your business to 20 of your competitors locally, whether it's the Google review data, where you stand in frequency, in customer sentiment, in volume, in total reviews, right? That's the review side. Then there's the website traffic side, which is, how much traffic are you getting to your website? Where do you rank on Google? What ads are you running? All of this is publicly available data. We put it in a super digestible way that anyone can look at and really understand. So for example, this is the home dashboard. I'm going to go to review growth, right? So you want to see who's getting the most reviews in your local market. This is for junk removal Nashville. This is adjustable really on whatever time horizon that you want, right? So you could do last 6 months, you could do last year, you could do last 30 days, right? And then you can click on each one of these businesses, right? So in the last 90 days of all the reviews that have been left for junk removal companies in Nashville, Tennessee, you can see the slice of the pie that each business has, right? We have 14%. You can see each business. Then you can click on the business, right? So you can click on, let's do Stand Up Guys, for example. They're first in growth, third in total reviews, 13th in sentiment. We give them a score based on this data. Here's information on the business. Here is the review traffic. And for example, let's go down to this one. This one has better organic traffic. This one just started recently, so their website traffic spiked. But you can do literally any one of these, and you can see the months that they're getting Google reviews, the website traffic over time, the total reviews over time, sentiment. And this is where it gets really cool. We basically copy every single review that this business has ever gotten, and we put it into an LLM. And we say, based on this data, what does this business do really, really well? And then what do they do poorly? So strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for each specific business. And then just a general AI summary of what they're doing well, their customer sentiment, web traffic, just an overview of what's happening inside this business, right? And so that's Google review data. That's the growth. Obviously, we have total reviews, which is just what you see if you were to just simply Google junk removal Nashville, right? Localytics score, this is our own internal score. We combine all of the KPIs and we put it into a formula. We say, based on this formula, we think this business is the biggest. We think this business is second biggest, third, fourth, fifth, based on all data points, right? It's got them all right in here. You can kind of read about the businesses. Pricing analysis, this is really cool. So we essentially bucket every time a business gets a review that says they're expensive, or if they get a review that says affordable, cheap, we bucket all of those data points and those keywords into certain variables that basically establish whether or not that business is labeled expensive or cheap. So you can see based on what customers are saying, whether that business is expensive or if it's cheap in your local market. You can do month in review. Let's just see what's happening last month. Who's growing the fastest, right? Let's look at the website traffic. This is just an estimation of the traffic each business is getting to their website. SEO, this is how do they rank on Google? What backlinks do they have? You can see advertising. This is where it gets cool too. So the advertising intelligence, we scrape all publicly available PPC ads, which are the Google ads that each one of these businesses are running, where they stand, what position they have. And then here's the actual ads that they're running. So you can see all of their ads. You can see the keywords they're running the ads on, analytics, and then you can even generate your own ad using AI. So this combines all the reviews all of the ads that your competitors are running, and then it puts it into an AI generator and says, this is the ideal ad for your client base based on the best performing ads that your competitors are running, creates them for you, right? Here's one based on value. Here's one based on urgency. Here's one based on trust. Content templates. This is also really cool. So this has an API plugin with Nano Banana Pro, which essentially means we're just going to be creating images for your business. It'll just select your business. It'll figure out the color scheme of your business and then just select whatever kind of content you want, whether that's an Instagram post, a website hero. And you can even include a prompt to change the image. Say, I want guys smiling, happy team members, whatever it is. It'll generate that image for you, right? There you go. Okay, set goals. So let's go to the win section. That's like examining what's happening in your market. You need to know what to do with that data. So we create goals for you. We say, if you want to be number 3 in your market, you need this many total reviews. You need to average this many reviews a month. And same with customer sentiment, same with website traffic. Everything that you need is all in there. So it's super fun to play around with. We're actually selling it to agencies as well, so they can white label it and give it to their clients. But if you want to try it out for yourself, go to beta.localytics.co and sign up.